Hooray, hooray, hooray! Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, no matter where you're at. Thanks for watching Live Digital Entrepreneur Talk. I'm Sherry, original from Taiwan. 40 years ago, I came to the United States for graduate studies. At this moment, I live in Virginia, teaching online courses from home. I am very happy with my job, but lately, I actually also started an online business as my side hustle. And actually, today, it is my great honor to interview one of my business partners, Padee, from the United States, and she will share her journey with everyone. So first of all, I just would like, Padee, could you let the audience know what is your background and what inspired you to start the online business?
Sure. Thank you so much, Sherry, for having me. It's always a pleasure to come and meet all of our global business partners. So yes, as Sherry mentioned, I am Padee. I am a business partner as well. I work in the online space. I currently live in Wisconsin with my family. I have 4 boys. I have a husband, and I work full time as a registered nurse. So I've been in the nursing profession for the past 17 and a half years, and I thought, that was my thing. But when I started my online business, I started because I reached a point in my life where I felt like I knew I was missing out a lot of moments with my family. I lost both my parents like 2 months within one another, and my kids, they stopped asking when I would be home because I was always working late as a nurse. And, I realized at that time that, life is too short. I lost both my parents. My kids don't expect me to be home anymore, working long hours, missing out on those, moments that they're growing up in. And so I wanted just more than just a paycheck. I never thought that I would venture out of nursing because I had that plan in place for me ever since high school. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to go nursing, and I was like, that's going to get me where I was going, that I need to be. Because my mom's always like, you go to school, get a degree, get a good job. And that's what I did. But, I wanted more purpose in my life, and I want to be more present. So I'm so happy because this business, I came upon this business while just scrolling through Facebook, as many of us do. And it's been a business that has given me really a lot more opportunities than what I imagined I could be. So yeah, so that's why I started, is because I wanted more time with my family.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. I can understand. Even I don't have a kids, but definitely just like my mom or my sister brothers in Taiwan, and
Mm,
like the online business, I I have the flexibility, yeah, to
mm,
travel back and forth Taiwan and United States and enjoyed the family time. We someone I loved, yeah, my
yeah.
family, my mom, my brothers, sisters, yeah. So definitely, I can understand. Okay, so did you experience any challenges after you started your online business, and how did you overcome them?
Oh my goodness, absolutely. So although, I've been a registered nurse. I had no experience in the online space. I had no experience of being an entrepreneur, what I need to do. I knew how to work a computer, but again, I didn't know anything more than just logging into, Facebook and all that such. And, again, no business background, no marketing. So everything felt new to me and overwhelming. For my first call with my coach and my mentor, like as we're zooming like this, I was actually upside down somehow. So the entire call, I didn't know how to turn my camera, around so that we could be in the same kind of view. So I think one of my biggest challenge was really learning just to navigate and overthinking. I think my mindset wasn't there. I wanted everything to be perfect. Because being online, we show up and we show up at we're vulnerable, right? We always think about, what are people going to think about me? But I had to really just lean into our training, our support from our global team, to really give me that support and say, it's okay, because we were showing up as ourselves. So learning the technical stuff of being online, and really my mindset, because I was so used to going to work in a job that I knew that after every 2 weeks I would get paid, right? But this business isn't the same. We plug in a different way. We plug in by showing up, and sharing our story and inspiring others, and seeing, I think it's been quite of a journey.
Yeah, I totally understand. Particularly, you mentioned about technology.
Hmm.
I'm teaching healthcare administration, but many of my old schoolmates back in high school or even college, they are clinicians. And it's very funny. I remember about 10 years ago, we have a reunion from the high school. And
Oh.
one of my, old classmate is a physical therapist. And she even mentioned she didn't know how to reply an email.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, she said she didn't even know. Yeah, because she's a physical therapist. Yeah, and I know a nurse probably work a little bit more on the
Mhm.
computer, but not not something beyond electronic medical or health records. Yeah, I totally understand. Just like my old classmate, yeah, said I didn't even know how to reply an email,
Oh
and
my goodness.
her husband graduated from the best school in double E. Okay, so she said I heavily rely on my husband to do all kinds of technical job for me. So she feel I don't have to bother. Okay, I don't have to learn any computer skill and this. Yeah,
Mhm.
so I totally understand. Yeah, but now you are great. Really, whenever when I thought you were real or you were uh, social media present, well, I say,
Mhm.
wow, Padee look great. But I
Yeah,
know
I
for
mean,
my
I touch computers at work, but it's different than what getting to know different applications, just doing Zoom. I'm used to Teams. And so Zoom for me is different, and StreamYard is different. So learning all these new programs can be very challenging. But again, we don't have to be perfect. We learn and we make mistakes online, and it's perfectly fine because that's who we are. We're not here to be perfect. I think that's the beauty of this business, that you don't need to be perfect to be in this business, to be a business owner, because we're
yeah
always learning. So,
yeah, and also we just need to show real us. People
mhm,
really get connected when you show the genius you, not
mhm.
something you have a very pretty makeup and you dress up. So with all expensive clothes. No, I feel like we just need to show our sincerity and also like real us. So so even like every time when I go live, after I do the go live every day,
Mhm.
and after I finish, I didn't want to go back to review my video. I
Review.
thought nobody will watch, but I still saw my friend, okay, like my video, my cousin like my video, and even lately, just before we went to the convention,
Mhm,
and when I finished one go live, and so actually the first part I answered the question. We in our team we have a Q&A, yeah,
mhm,
for maybe for buyers or leads, and then the second part I share a successful story from one of the business partner. So I just raced through my screen, and when I finished, I just okay. I left Facebook, and then you never know. Next day, one Chinese guy actually live in Maryland, and yeah, he saw my video. He said,
Oh.
"How come your video has no sound?" Then I went back to check. I said, "Yeah, I have a sound." And then he said, "No, it's too weak. I didn't hear what you say." And
Oh.
and he even asked my script.
Yes.
Okay, he said, "Okay, so I can hear you, and can you just send me your script?" So I
Oh,
really
wow.
send him the script, and then I just like okay treat him as any prospect, and so I just use our elevator speech,
Mhm,
okay, not to converse with him, and then I ask him, if you are interested in knowing more about this business,
mhm.
uh, can I have your email?
Hmm.
And really, he gave me, and
Oh,
he also mentions he already retired, and so
okay.
he's looking for something else he can do.
Yes.
Even now he already retired. Yeah, so now he's my lead.
Yeah.
You never
That's
know.
the amazing piece is that you don't have to know anybody on the online space, and Facebook and social media is so global that, you know, anybody from anywhere can connect with you. And there's somebody out there, right? That's gonna
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
your story, that's gonna resonate, that's gonna say, hey, that was me. I feel that way too. And that's
yeah,
why we do what we do, is because there are people, we are just people just like you that are
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
out there on social media and looking through and seeing all these videos and reels coming through, and we want to connect with you guys because we want to tell you guys that there is more to life than just going to a job or living day to day, because what this business has offered so many individuals is that they're able to dream again. And that's what I love, is that I put my dreams away for so long because I've been raising my kids, and now here
yeah,
I am,
sure, sure.
ready to dream bigger.
Sure, sure, sure. So if you could do it over again, what would you do differently?
you know
You know,
I don't think I
I
would
don't
do anything different, because I think that the struggles that I went through in learning the system, getting over my insecurities, um, made me more confident, and made me
Yeah,
more resilient, and knowing that like it doesn't matter, like I can come in scared and not have everything figured out. I am a perfectionist, that I want to know and I want things to go as planned, and jumping into this was really scary for me because I didn't know what I was jumping into. But I had to just really trust the process, because
yeah,
everything is laid out. The system has been put in place and it's working. And
yeah,
the company that we're affiliated with has been in market for 51 years. And so
yeah,
why wouldn't I put my faith and my trust into a business that's been going on for 51 years? Because that's even longer than Apple products have been around. So
yes,
I just
yeah,
have to really trust that it's working. And with my trust in the system, it's been giving me blessings. And so I don't think I would change anything, because I wouldn't be the person that I am today and be as strong as I am today without having to go through the challenges that I face. So,
yeah, yeah. And also, I would like to mention, so before I attended a conference, of course, I have a confidence in our vendor, but
mhm,
at the convention, even
right.
I did not really go every single section, but
Hmm.
I just can say, wow, it really opened my eyes, and I also see like the future of the company.
Yeah,
Yeah, and yeah. I hope you also receive the same message.
it's
They have
powerful.
invest a lot of the money, and even like this year they have something new. Okay,
Mhm,
not too fancy, but I just feel like uh, probably they are to also invest some money or resources and try to develop something else. So
mhm,
I'm just like I expect, okay, next year or another year, and we
mhm,
have a yeah, we shall have a more products, not just product you can see from market, something really special as
mhm.
something we have now. So so after the convention, I would say yeah. On the other day, so my coach asked, what is your thought about attending the conference? I said, I felt I am on the right pace.
Yeah.
I'm yeah right. I'm on the right pace. Right. Yeah. Very important. The company and also like our online platform. And so this is the first time. Yeah, we
Mhm.
see both. Yeah, both
I'm so
Michael and
sad that I
Eddie.
didn't get to see you there. There were so many individuals, like so many business partners from all over. So I'm so
Yeah,
sad
yeah,
that we didn't
yeah.
get to connect.
But I remember probably on the day I flew to San Diego,
Uh-huh.
and I look at the Facebook, and you post the picture or video. You took it from the airport and
Uh-huh.
showed many business partner.
Yeah.
in the airport, right? I saw that. I saw that. And so I was looking for you and I
Oh,
didn't see you. And at the ladies' room, I saw another business partner, Wendy in Texas. So
uh-huh,
I also had an interview with her. And I
uh-huh,
did not expect. I just think about Paddy, 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 Paddy. And all of a sudden, and Wendy came out from the ladies when I was on the, in line, and
uh-huh.
she screamed, "Oh,
Oh,
Sherry!" And I say, "Oh, Wendy," I say to her, I'm looking for Patty, but she didn't know you. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, I
but
know. There
it's
are so
okay.
many
Next
people
year.
I love, and we just met so many people too. That was my first time meeting my own business partners and my
Yeah,
co-workers,
yeah, yeah,
and yeah. So
yeah.
I look forward next year,
Yeah,
Canada.
yeah. Next year, Canada. I will go. I will go.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so last question. What advice would you give to someone who just start out or thinking about starting an online business?
My biggest advice. I'd say don't wait for the perfect time. I think people always say it's not the right time. Like I'm still, let me think about it, because there's never a perfect time to start, and I don't think that it even exists. Like I said earlier, start scared, start because you're unsure, but just start. Start because you have a why, right? You gotta think about what your big why is. Why do you want the change? And make sure you're building something that aligns with your values and your long-term vision. Because if you don't have that in line, you're not going to go anywhere. So you got to do some really deep soul searching to figure out as to why do you want to change, and how different your life would look like. Because this digital business gave me more than just a side income. It gave me hope, it gave me time, and it gave me the ability again to dream again, to be like a kid. Like, I want to be able to travel and say yes to my kids. I instead of saying, I'm sorry, son, like you can't get this item because we can't afford it, or we can't go here because we can't afford it. I want to be able to show them the world, because I never got to see that with being a child. And I was
Yeah,
never able to do that with my mom. I mean, they were immigrants, they never got to travel. So I want to be able to show them the beautiful, like Mother Nature, the beautiful world that we live in. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're burnt out, or like there's nothing out there for you, I hope that you listen tonight or this afternoon or morning, and I hope that you listen to that little tug in your heart that's telling you that there's more to life, right? That you deserve more, that you can be successful, because you don't have to just stay being stuck in your little box of not going anywhere. And you don't have to come in knowing everything, because we have such an amazing community. Like, we've connected here, and you're never going to go alone in this business. So if you are looking for a community that helps support you, I'd say you're in the right spot. This is where you want to be. So just start.
yeah, yeah. And also, I also want to mention about we even we ask $149, but
Mhm.
it is refundable, and we provide 30-day money back guarantee for anyone is interested, but someone not quite sure. And I
Mhm.
also like to use my background to illustrate, just like the 149 is the key to this this house. Okay, if you don't have the key, get in the house, you never know how gorgeous is the
Yep.
room. Okay,
Yep.
if you just try to pick, yeah, look through the house through the window, you can't really get everything. And
Right.
especially, yeah, we always invite people, yeah, to pay 149 and do a
Mhm.
thorough investigation. And I
Mhm.
just say, okay, if you want to buy a house or even rent a house, you really need to just look around every single room, master bedroom, whether you feel comfortable or not, and whether the toilet is working or not. Those are very, very important. You cannot just look at a virtual tour and say, oh, okay, I want this house. But
Yeah.
you never know if you are not in the house, you don't have the 100% feeling about this house, whether it works for you.
I
So
love that,
definitely,
Sherry. I never thought about that.
yeah.
Right? You don't want to
When
buy
I
a
was,
house just randomly, right? And say, yep, this
yeah,
looks good on the outside. And, I think what we do, and I think that's what is amazing about this business, that yes, it may sound like it's too good to be true for a business that one, you can tap into up to 5 income streams. Two, you can build generational legacy for your kids.
yeah,
And three, you get to work from anywhere. And then, like how it doesn't sound like it's real because we have a proven system, we have automation that works for you, and you can enjoy life while your business keeps running, and there's no selling, there's no products, no inventory, and people are like, how is it a business when you're not selling, you don't have inventory? Well, we are a legit business because we get
yeah,
here in the United States, we get a tax form, right? The 1099 form that we file for our taxes. But once you plug in and once you pay that 149, we plug you into our community. This is our real
yes,
community of successful leaders and new business owners that are part of this amazing community that you can see that it is real. We're normal people
yes,
just like you that are out there. So
yeah,
we're not any special. We are special because we're building our own business, but um
yeah. We take action. We take
yes,
action.
we take action. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will just say thank you for Patty accepting my invitation today, and I hope anyone who is watching this video, no matter it's a recording or you join us at this moment, I hope we already provide some outline or overall about this business. If you really want to take further action, you can contact me or you can get connect with Patty. We are more than happy to show you this business, and don't miss this opportunity. Just take action.
That's right.
Thank you so much. Have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful day. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Bye.